morning, everyone. So yesterday, US market came off, and futures are also marginally negative, mainly driven by higher than expected inflation figure which came over there. The CPI inflation came in at 9.1%. Expectation was 8.8%, and last month it was around 8.6%. So inflation is running very hot, and it's one of the highest in last 30, 40 years. And this has led to uh, higher expectation of interest rate increase by the RBI, by the Fed. In fact, Fed expected interest rate increase is of around 0.75% in the coming meeting in July. And even some analysts now expect more than 0.75% increase in the interest rate also. Like Canada, yesterday, Canadian Central Bank yesterday has increased the interest rate by around 1%. Even month-on-month inflation has further increased. It has increased month-on-month by 1.3% against last month of 1%. So that is also indicating higher inflations. Some comments are coming that this is what the peak is, and post this inflation means in June, July, the prices has corrected, and the impact of the same will be visible in the next month inflation. So some relief can come of decline in the inflation, which has come, a decline in the prices of the commodity, which may get reflected in the coming month inflation. Apart from this, the Asian markets are more of a flattish or marginal positive, and even commodities are running at more of a flattish or marginal increase. So nothing so visible or action on those sides. So similar things can be expected from the Indian market also. We saw some corrections yesterday from a positive to closing of negative. So we may see today some after opening maybe sideway to positive movement. I'll request technical team to take up from here.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Good morning, all of you. See, yesterday we see some selling pressure in upper range. See, Nifty has faced immediate resistance 16,006 for 240 to 70 and upside. We see the last two trading session, Nifty struggled to sustain above this level, and yesterday Nifty closed below the important support zone, that is 16,000. Today we expect flattish open and remain a volatile session during the day. Next immediate support place around 15,900. If Nifty break that level, then we expect extend towards 15,840 and 15,770 at downside. But if Nifty managed to sustain weekly expiry about 16,040, then we expect the Nifty again to test 16,240 or 200 and above range. So today's we expect volatile session. We see if Nifty break upside level, then we expect second half and positive side. And below 15,900, then we see the downside towards 15,840, 800 at downside. Bank Nifty also trading near the support zone. And yesterday, Bank Nifty first immediate support is break and close below that important support range, that is 34,900, 35,000. Next immediate support place around 34,700. Below that level, then next immediate support around 34,400 and 34,300 and 200 at downside. In Bank Nifty again managed to sustain above 35,000, then we expect further rally towards again 35,500 and upside. Nifty Finance also trading near support zone, and immediate support place around 15,690 at downside, and below that, then 15,600 makes immediate support for Nifty Finance. Upside, first resistance place around 15,850. Above that level, then 15,940 next immediate resistance for Nifty Finance. Stock specific, DV slab looks positive at current level. Next immediate target level around 3870, 38,900 in upside. Support plays around 37.20 at downside. Second, JSW still also looks positive at current level. We already given call yesterday. We expect JSW still moving towards 616 on upside. Mainly support plays around 578. Adani Enterprises looks weak at current level. We already given call in Adani Enterprises in sale. Next immediate target level is 2270, 2230 at downside, and upside resistance place around 2400. That's it for technical. Derivative guidance.
Yeah, thank you, Vikas. Good morning, everyone. So, as per Data's data, we have seen that the white positions which was there on the monthly basis at 16,000 level, the strong support got shifted on the downward toward 15,500 level. So now monthly support again got shifted on the lower end, while we are seeing on the weekly basis from 16,000 to 16,200 positions are getting liquidated, while on the positions on the downside is getting shifted towards 15,800 to 15,600 on a weekly basis. Currently, as per call writer position, we are seeing from 16,000 16,500 level, heavy call writer positions have got added up in yesterday's trading session. So this is a bit of a negative scenario. So the level which was there, supportive level of 16,000, which got broken in yesterday trading session, gave close below that level. Though, so near support for the market would be 15,800 level as per the OI position. Currently, we are witnessing if Nifty in today's trading session goes above 16,050 level, then again we might expect some buying momentum in the market. So range for the first half for the market would be from 15,900 to 16,000 level. And in the first half, if Nifty settles above 16,050 level, then we might see a strong pullback in the market. Or else, if Nifty goes below 15,900 level in first half, then we might witness in today's trading session only the Nifty coming to around 15,800 to 850 level in today's trading session. Currently, as per the PCROI, we are seeing that PCROI yesterday gave closure at 0.78 level. So still there is some drop in the PCR we might expect in today's trading session around 0.70 to 0.68 level. You might expect PCR can come around those levels. But another important factor which we are seeing is India VIX. India VIX, while yesterday Nifty has shown some strong profit booking in yesterday's trading session, then to India VIX got decreased in yesterday's trading session, giving close around 18.50 level. So it will be very important for India VIX for today's relevance. If India VIX if goes above 19.5 level in today's trading session, then we might witness the buying selling to get heavier in the market. While if India VIX gets stable around this rate, then we might see pullback with the Nifty going above 16,050 level and India VIX also stays at 18.50 level. Then strong pullback is visible. As per the stock specific and sector specific, we are seeing cement counters are seeing strong OI positions are getting added up at the nearest strike. From the selective counters, we are seeing that Ambuja Cement, Ramco Cement, these two counter looks positive in coming trading sessions. So keep watch on this counter. Thank you.
Good morning. Yesterday there was news that IndusInd Bank on IndusInd Bank that Enforcement Directorate has filed FIR against few employees of the bank and some entities in connection with irregularities in remittances for import transactions. But this was pertaining to 2011 to 14 period. And most of the employees are no longer part of the bank, and there is no credit exposure of the bank to these entities. So this news is neutral for IndusInd Bank. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Infosys is to acquire life science consulting and technology leader, Base Life Science, for euro 110 million. The deal is likely to close during the second quarter of FY23. FY21 revenue for Base Life Science stood at euro 17.7 million. The margins of the company is not known. Outlook is neutral for Infosys. Mindtree had posted its result yesterday, and the company had posted above expectation numbers both on the revenue and the margin front. Order signed for the quarter came in at $570 million. This is the highest ever TCV. Constant currency revenue growth came at 5.5%. This is the sixth consecutive quarter of more than 5% revenue growth in CC terms. EBITDA margin for the company came in at 21.9%. and excluding merger cost, EBITDA margin came at 21.7%, which is up 70 bips QOQ. Management is confident of delivering profitable growth in H1 FY23 and is cautiously positive for the second half given the macro headwind. Q2, the company will have impact of wage hike. However, management indicates of having EBITDA margin above 20%. Outlook is positive. Other than this, LTTS is to post results tomorrow. The revenue growth in CC terms is expected to come in at 3.6%, and margins are expected to decline Q on Q. The company last quarter had guided for a revenue growth of 13.5 to 15.5% in USD terms and 18% EBIT margin for FY23. The key thing to watch out for would be the demand outlook and the guidance commentary.
Yeah, good morning. Reported declining set of numbers. Hello. Yeah, Tata Metallics reported declining set of numbers. Revenue came at 666 crores, down by 17.8% sequentially, mainly due to lower sales volume of pig iron and DI pipes, owing primarily to softening of market sentiment of pig iron from mid-May onwards. Pig iron prices also witnessed a sharp drop in market price after the imposition of export duty by the government. Coal and coke prices moved up significantly, which impacted the company's EBITDA, which has declined by almost 58% sequentially to 24 crores. The stock is trading at EV by EBITDA of 5.1 times FY24 earnings. Apart from this, Hindustan Zinc has approved interim dividend of rupees 21 per share. The record date for the same is 21st July. The total dividend payout will be rupees 8,873 crores, out of which Vedanta will get 5,760 crores. Vedanta shareholders will get rupees 15.5 per share if the company passes through the entire dividend. This is positive for Vedanta.
Yeah. Apart from this, Tata Power has won on a competitive bidding power project for 600 megawatt of composite solar plus wind power from SECI. This 600 megawatt is comparatively a larger project, so it will act as a positive for Tata Power. And similarly, JSW Energy also has won in the similar bidding of around 300 megawatts, so that can act minor positive for JSW Energy as well. Apart from that, result for tomorrow. Tomorrow we have result of Jindal Steel and Power, wherein the volume has come off very sharply quarter on quarter by around 25% from last quarter of 2.08 million ton to 1.56 million ton. So that is acting substantially for the performance of the company. In fact, they have in the international market, they have the coking coal mine, which was the key reason for the poor performance of results in the current result seasons of the steel company. But they have their own captive mine, so that should not have much impact on the company at consolidated level. But because of the lower volume, the profitability has declined. So at such margin for the company has declined by almost around 1,300 rupees quarter on quarter for EBITDA per ton, whereas other company will see larger decline of somewhere around 2,500 to 3,000 rupees. But anyhow, lower volume has impacted the performance, and because of that, EBITDA is likely to come at around 2,100 crore versus last quarter of around 3,070 crores. So will be more of a declining set of number for Jindal Steel and Power. Then Oberoi Realty will be declaring result tomorrow, but we had already seen the pre-sales number, which is the key number which company declares and has already come, and that were more of a neutral set of number in pre-sales, wherein Quarter on quarter, we saw some softness in pre-sales number from last quarter of 925 crore to 752 crores, but that figure has already come and the impact of the same has already come. So other figures, other results are more of historical impact of historical sales and all, and it get built up based on the construction which they follow. So it doesn't have much impact on the performance of the company. So will not have any impact of this result on the share price in coming days. Then Federal Bank is likely to report numbers are likely to be more of a neutral. We had already seen that the advances figure has already been declared by the bank, and which has increased by around 16.6% year on year and quarter on quarter by around 4.5%. So that is showing some positive trend in loan growth, but NII is expected to be growing by around 13%, which is more of lower than the loan growth. And apart from that, there is expected to be a higher loss on account of treasury because of sharp increase in bond yield, and this will get reflected in most of the banks, that the other income will be coming lower because of the treasury loss which will be there in this quarter. So here again, the treasury loss is reducing the other income, and as such PBP is likely to come off year on year by around 18% in this quarter. And there will be lower provisioning in this quarter because the asset quality now is showing better trend, and PAT is likely to show improvement of around 37%. So overall result will be more of a neutral type of number for the bank. Then we have a result for Saturday also. So HDFC Bank is likely to report numbers. Here again, NII is likely to increase by around 16%, whereas PBP is likely to increase by 8%. The impact will be mainly on account of other income. And PAT is likely to increase by 24%, mainly driven by lower provisioning. These are all year-on-year figures. So result is likely to be more of a neutral figure. And Saturday we also have ICICI Pru number, that is insurance company, wherein numbers are expected to show positive trend, wherein APE is likely to increase by around 40% year-on-year, and VNB there is new value of new business is likely to increase by 34%, and VNB margins are likely to be stable. So result will be improving for ICICI Pru. So that's all from us. Thank you very much and have a good day.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.